have people who just come in want to get in shape. We have kids who come in because they're bullied. So I would say a little bit of everything.
Okay. How many years have you been in town?
It's been a while. I started off training here, then I started working here, then I became a coach. So about 6 to 7 years. It's been a little while.
How did you get started in boxing? There's not very many women, female trainers that I know of, and I don't know a lot of people, but how did you get started?
It just kind of happened naturally. Like one day I just decided to just come into the gym. I was always like very like athletic. And I went, and then it's been like ever since. So sorry. Okay. All right. Just re-ask me.
Okay. So how did you get started in training as a woman or female boxing trainer?
Okay. So one day I just decided I wanted to just try it out, and I've just been doing it ever since. I was about 19 years old.
Okay.
And then my coach, I was with him for a little while, and he started teaching me how to coach, and I became certified. I got my license, and yeah, ever since I've been coaching.
Okay. Are there a lot of female boxing trainers, at least in New York City? I'm not going to ask about Bronx, but in New York City.
No, not really.
Okay, so you're in a very exclusive club.
Yes.
Okay. What do you like most about it? Is there an advantage to being a female trainer as opposed to a male boxing trainer?
Not really. I would say it's more so of a disadvantage.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. In what way?
Every way.
Okay. Well, if you're training with men, probably so. But if you're training a woman, would that be an advantage?
Yes. I feel like the female would feel more comfortable. But the thing is, so there's not a lot of females in the sport either.
Okay.
So, I feel like you just have to prove yourself a little more as a female in the sport. If you're a coach, if you're a fighter, whatever the case may be.
Okay. So you're not a big fan of Ronda Rousey?
Not really.
She's a leader, right?
No comment.
So tell us about the gym. What kind of boxing could a person or a novice learn?
You're gonna learn real boxing. This is a real boxing gym. It's not one of those like, we call it aerobic boxing. So we have coaches here that have, done this for years. Some of them used to be fighters. So you're gonna learn even like old school boxing. So yeah, it's authentic.
Okay. What are the different age ranges of your, let's say, students or let's say attendees? I don't know what you call it.
Okay. Fighters.
Okay. What age range do you start? What's the youngest that we would take that for instruction?
Yes, we have kids from like 5 years old to adults that are like even in their 60s. Even yeah. So very wide range.
What is a typical boxing training day like for a new person?
Well, we start you off easy. We're not gonna, we don't want to scare you away. But I would say the session would be about like an hour long or so. Start off with the basics, show you your stance, a couple basic punches, warm up, things like that. Nothing too crazy.
Okay. What's the hardest thing for a new person to learn when it comes to boxing? The things that they see on TV, or they think the misunderstandings about boxing, or is it something you can teach them very easily?
I would say that depends on the individual. I couldn't say anything specific, but maybe like one of the most common things. I feel like, so a lot of people think this is easier than it looks. And honestly, this is more like mental than it is physical. So yeah, I feel like you have to have a very strong mental for this, but it also depends on what you want to do with this. If you want to compete, if you want to just get in shape, if you're learning to defend yourself, so it just depends.
Okay. Are there any boxers that either train here now or trained here in the past that went on to become professionals?
Yes, plenty.
Okay. So, what's the idea about what kind of different trainers do you have here at the gym, John Boxing Gym?
So we have like a wide variety, I would say.
Okay.
We have trainers who have competed. We have trainers who have fought amateur and pro. We have so one of our trainers here, his name is Lou Honeyboy DeVal. He used to be world champion. He's trained some world champions. We also have Billy Giles.
Okay.
He's worked with a lot of world champions too. So yeah.
Yeah, so let me ask you, do the people that come here to train for boxing, do they come from all over the city or primarily from the Bronx?
All over the city.
Okay.
Yeah. Every borough, I would say.
Which borough has the best boxers?
Come on now. That's an easy one.
Okay, the Bronx.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so make sure we're
And I'm not being biased, okay? It's not.
It had nothing to do with being in the Bronx and John's Boxing Gym, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so a typical training session would consist of what?
Okay, start off with wrapping your hands.
Okay.
Okay, so we start off, you want to stretch so you don't catch a cramp. Make sure you're well hydrated. Wrapping your hands. And you get into your warm-ups, jump rope. Depending on what level you're at, that's how many rounds you do. Shadow boxing. Then it can go from like, you can either do some pad work, hit the bag, work on different drills. Some people spar, you know, different days we do different things. So
What else do you instruct boxers on or people that come to the gym besides boxing? Are there different types of boxing techniques or boxing or other like martial arts or combat fighting or what else do you have besides? Is there anything besides boxing?
no, this is
Just
strictly boxing, yes. But we do work on things like, you know, we want to get you stronger. So we're going to work on, you know, we have weights, we do core exercises. You know, the boxer has to be very well rounded. Like besides, you know, the technique and things like that, you want to be strong. So we incorporate everything.
Weightlifting also?
Yes.
Okay. What's the hardest thing for a new person in boxing to learn? Like you said, it's mental more than physical, but
Right.
as far as either technique or training, is there something that takes, you know, a bit of time to get into?
Okay. Yes. Okay, so one thing I want to say is, so some people are scared to get hit, and some people are scared to hit or throw punches. So that is something that you do need to overcome.
I'm glad you asked about punches. What do you think is the best punch to knock someone out?
Me personally,
Yes, then we'll get to the man.
I don't know. I would say like a hook.
Okay, that hook, right hook, doesn't matter. A hook.
Depends if you're southpaw or orthodox.
Okay, body shot or to the head?
Oh, I like body shots personally. Yeah, you gotta.
Okay, now here's the
Body
question.
shots hurt more.
I would imagine you do it also add up more as we get more further into the fight. Something that I'm pretty sure our viewers would be interested in. Where is the best place to land a punch if you're going to throw a punch?
To the temple, the tip of the chin, the tip of the nose, the liver. I would say those are like the main, like little target points.
Okay. So when you're in a sparring session or actual boxing session,
Right.
what would you, let's say, give advice to someone who's new? What would they come to expect? Besides the fact that they may be hesitant to throw punches,
Right.
even more hesitant, as I would be, to get punched.
Yeah. Right.
What would be one thing that may be unexpected out of all those outcomes?
So I would just like beforehand, just try to calm them down, tell them that you know, just breathe. You always want to have them open up their lungs before they start. And you want to go in there and have fun, you know. Obviously, if they're new, you're not going to put them in there with someone that's going to try to hurt them. It's going to be someone that will work with them. And what I do personally is I'll have them spar, but I would have the other person not throw anything and just have that the new client just get in there and then throw the punches that they've learned so far just to get comfortable.